Warning: the following show may contain strong language, however it is not the new episode of Game of Thrones, so you've probably got the wrong channel.
Can you help me? Like,
No, I'm a
dungeon master.
I'm an esports player.
Why? Oh. You need them shit glasses with
Right.
the yellow.
Let's do this shit. We're already at 1:45, so.
Yeah, let's go.
So,
can laugh.
gentlemen, welcome back to another episode of Adventure Bastards. When last we left the team, you guys had finished your investigations in New York and had a journey to London, kindly funded by Jackson Elias' publisher, whose name escapes me off the top of my head right now.
He's gonna kill one of
I
us.
could find it.
It doesn't matter. His name doesn't matter. All that matters is he pays well. Well,
Yeah.
well, he certainly pays your way. So you guys are right. It's still I think it's still like early January 1926. You arrived in
January.
I thought we were prepping for the cruise.
Yeah, we haven't left yet, have we?
No, I was about to say. You guys are arriving at the docks at New York, and you have all have been given a tickets for the luxury cruise liner, the Mauretania.
Luxury.
The what?
The Mauretania.
What does that mean?
That's the name of the cruise.
It's a boat.
Name of the
Yeah,
ship.
but what's it mean? You know, like,
What does Desmond mean?
It's just a name. It's like, you know,
What do you mean? Yeah, okay. I want to hear this example.
what? Like HMS Drake, French for dragon. There we go. You know, there's a prime example.
Okay, well, I'll put it this way, right? If your characters would already know, then you'd already know.
Way. I'm asking the keeper.
No, but I can only tell you things you already know.
Okay.
But-
Can you roll a skill for it?
It's called. It translates to Moonwalker. I've just created that. Look it up.
Mauretania is a real ship, by the way, just for reference's sake.
Okay.
So you can actually bring up a Wikipedia article on the RMS Mauretania if you wish to know a bit more about it. You're on the
study it.
But what's Wikipedia?
This is a good point. Your characters can't look up Wikipedia, that's for sure. Not yet, anyway.
Unless I have it.
I thought now you asked, I thought I'd have a quick read and no, but the problem is it's like a really long article, and I'm not just gonna sit and read Wikipedia and tell you about it. So you'll have to live.
Right. So have we left? Yes.
Up now.
No, you haven't boarded. You're not even on the ship yet.
Can we see it?
Yes.
It was
so,
built by Swan Hunter.
So you guys.
Designed by Leonard Pesquet.
Oh, so you know all about it. Desmond knows all about the Mauretania. If you guys have any questions about the Mauretania, ask Desmond.
Des, that's our boy.
That's because he asked me about it, and I told him.
No, you didn't. Oh, that's from
Yeah,
Ty and Mia.
because-
Swan Hunter
because,
is from Ty and Mia.
Because I had an idea.
What?
See?
What?
And that idea was everything about the Mauretania. So anything you want to know?
Oh, you're trying to do idea rolls.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on a sec.
think
You
that
did
this,
you rolled a successful idea roll. So your first idea of the adventure is maybe we should board the ship.
I agree.
Let's go to the library and research this book.
That'll be great. You miss
Call
your
of the
ship.
Mauretania.
You spend half a day in the library reading up on the history.
That's great. Now let's travel. Oh, it's gone.
Right.
Anyway.
What year is it? Sorry.
You're in
1926,
1926.
Oh well. There was
What?
an oil fire in 24, so I hope there's no damage to the boat.
That was 2 years ago, man. Jesus Christ.
I know it. Yeah. Right. I'm ready.
Right. So you guys arrive at the docks. It's still snowing. There's a lot of people sort of like huddling to get on with like coats and stuff, trying to like not get too cold as they get on board. The ship itself is like it's fucking massive. It's like it sits like royalty in the harbour, like towering over all the other ocean liners all around it. So all your I was going to ask you what you guys wanted to do about your weapons, because what you can have them do is the line will store them in crates for you. You've got two choices basically. Well, you've got three choices. The lines will store them in crates for you, and then when you arrive in London, they will. Sorry, not London. When you arrive in Southampton, they'll store them there until you leave again. But they won't let you. That you can leave them here in America, or you can try and smuggle weapons aboard.
We should definitely try and smuggle.
Can I not use the fact that I used to be a police officer?
It doesn't change British law.
The law, yeah.
Yeah, but you can something.
I mean, what weapons do we have that would be hard to conceal?
I'm gonna put a pistol up my butt. Can I roll for that?
Is that related to what we're talking about?
If we are smuggling out, I wouldn't conceal my shotgun. I would just leave that.
No, just put it in a crate, man.
Well, that's what I mean.
That's to say, yeah, you can have a crate where they'll store the stuff, so when you leave England again, you can get that stuff back, or you can conceal things, or you can leave stuff here in America. But you're gonna have to make a decision about the weapons you're carrying, what you're doing with them before you go through here, because you're basically about to board, and they're sorting out your luggage right now to load on board. So you've got to decide what you're doing.
Concealing everything.
Wait a minute.
You've got a shotgun, don't you?
How are you?
Yeah, it's just sewn off in my jacket.
I'm
Right.
gonna put my shotgun in a crate
Yeah.
Okay.
I think if
and
anyone
then
can
smuggle
conceal,
my handgun.
they should stay separate from our group.
For the
During
sake
Wait,
of it, I'm
so
just going to click on.
if you put them in this crate, does that mean that they're like locked away in that crate and we can't have them until
Yeah.
we like leave England?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, so it's not like putting them in transit. No.
No,
No.
because this is the point. The point is, you're not allowed weapons in England, and so
Well, we can always get some weapons in England.
Can we?
I don't think
Have you
so.
been there before?
Shafakum.
I think I might have.
So anyway, I'm just going to go through you all in turn and find out what you're doing. So, Frank, what are you doing with your weapon? You have a revolver. What are you doing?
It's hot in here. It's really hot.
I'm just trying to make a list of basically what's going in the crate and what you're concealing, basically.
I conceal. I'll put my shiz away. What have I got on me?
Oh yeah, you got a.
I've only got a revolver on me.
Oh wait a minute, it says here you've got a Lee Enfield on you as well.
No, that's. Oh no, sorry. That should be on the other side. That should be like there. Oops.
He's got a Harry Enfield.
Do you want to put the Lee Enfield in the crate in case you need it later, because otherwise it's going
No,
to stay here in America?
the Lee Enfield shouldn't be in that part of my inventory. It should be on the right hand side.
Yeah,
so
but
it's left at Ross's house.
Okay, so that's staying in America when you travel then.
Not your own house.
Yes. No, because remember I haven't been to my house.
Oh, okay.
So the Lee Enfield staying in America, and you're going
And I'm putting the revolver in the crate, I guess.
you're going to put the revolver in the crate. Okay.
Yeah. My playing cards will be my weapon.
All right. So Jimmy, what are you doing? Let's see. Do you have weapons?
Yeah, I've got
Knives.
knives.
Oh, the knives.
You got a lot of knives.
You can hide some of them, surely.
So what are you doing? Are you crating them? Are you concealing them? Or what are you doing?
Well,
You can break into the crates later.
yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, I've got lots of small knives, so I'm pretty sure they'd be hideable.
I think we should share these knives out so we've at least got something to defend ourselves with.
Oh dear.
It's like, I'm not fucking sharing knives.
Let's just collapse.
Well, that looked hilarious. What actually happened there?
Just
Fell off his monitor.
He was raged at the idea of sharing his knives.
That looks hilarious. Just looked at it and then just fell.
Cloverfield cam.
Right, so you're concealing the knives then?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
The rapid bar officer.
Wait, hold on. Are we able to break into this crate later?
I don't know.
We don't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes, you only know as much as we do.
Searches in this day and age.
Maybe I'll put some of my knives in the box in case I don't manage to sneak them in, even though there are lots of small knives.
Okay, well the ones that you're putting in the box, do you want to put in your assets for now, so we know which ones are which?
Put it in your assets.
The ones,
Okay.
the ones in your gears and possessions, the ones you're carrying, and the ones in your cash and assets, the ones that are going to be in the box.
Oh, is that how this works?
No, that's just how I'm arbitrarily breaking it up. So
Okay,
I
I'm gonna put Frank's knife in the assets,
Oh, yay!
and
Like-
I might as well swap. I don't know if there's much difference between the fighting knife and the small knives, apart from an extra 2 damage.
Think of the damage.
Difference.
So I might as well just like make all my knives fighting knives.
Well, you can't magic them. They are what
Yeah,
they
you
are.
can't do that.
No, I did this like in preparation for the journey.
No, your knives. I'm looking at your screen. What you got is what you got, man.
Oh right, okay, fine.
Man, that's what he is.
I'll put my 6 fighting knives. No, it's only 2. I can't lie.
I'll be 2 seconds. That's my dinner.
I was gonna ring Kieran before with a withheld number and pretend it was his dinner.
Hi, your dinner calling.
You do it on camera in front of him.
I was hoping he would hear his phone ring, quickly take the headset off, and I'd be like, "Your food's outside."
Hello.
All right. So,
Hello.
Desmond, you let me see what you've got. You have the shotgun and the cane sword and the pocket knife.
The cane sword, man. That is getting
The
in.
cane sword is definitely coming with.
So,
I can't believe you've got a fucking cane sword.
As is the pocket knife. The pocket knife's less of a weapon and more of a utility, I think. But I do want to bring me shotgun.
are
Shotgun.
you creating that or are you concealing that?
No, this is concealed.
All right. Okay. You're going hardcore.
In a
Yeah.
big trench coat.
Yeah, I'm big trenchy.
Trench coat.
Right. So, and that leaves us with
Hey.
Ross. What are you doing in terms of your revolver and shotgun?
Shotgun staying in crate. I'm going to conceal handgun. What did you do, Deza, by the way?
He's got his pimp cane.
He's going ham.
Cane and shotgun is coming with.
And shock!
He's
Yeah. Right, okay, right, yeah, that's
he's
what I'm
gonna
doing.
distract them with his cane sword, just like.
Crate and shotguns, concealing handgun.
Just gonna breathe
Okay,
on me camera.
Okay, so I've got that. Okay, I just wanted to make sure we know where all the weapons are.
Okay.
Cool.
What are you doing, Perrin?
Keeper.
I'm leaving all my weapons in America. Fuck it.
Yes, we can't be killed in London, guys. You heard it here.
Yeah.
Yeah, good fucking luck with that.
You said it on recording.
Right, so you're you finished the last of your packaging. It's all gets like the crate gets all sealed up and marked off for storage. You get given like one of you gets given a ticket for claiming this back from customs when you leave England. And don't lose.
You
the
might as
ticket.
well just left it in the US. Unless we can break into those.
I
crates.
imagine we've been well rested, so surely we'd be like, we'd regain a few health points as well.
Maybe not rolled for health last week.
Yeah, we did leveling and health for the end of last week.
Did we?
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't.
Oh.
Loser.
We did it right at the end of last week. We did all that stuff.
Yeah,
Oh right. Okay. My bad.
Anyway,
I'll just wait till the sleep in the cabin.
keeper, please.
Right. So it's like a sort of every time a big ship like this leaves the docks, it's always a bit of like a carnival type atmosphere.
Yeah. I've seen
there's-
Titanic.
Exactly. If you've seen the start of Titanic, it's exactly like that. There's a huge amount of people there. I mean, there isn't quite as much excitement because this isn't a ship like the Titanic, and
And
people.
we're not in Southampton.
And the Titanic has already sunk by this point, so people are already a bit wary of ship travel. But the thing is, basically, it's still a big deal. It's still a big ship, and and there's very much a lot of people getting on, a lot of people, well wishers, waving people away, and all that kind of stuff. So a lot of people here aren't actually even going on the ship a lot. They're just a bit bon voyage to people traveling away. So at the bottom of you get to sort of the gangplank where they're where you go on board the boat, ship, sorry, and that you're sort of held up a little bit because in front of you there is a really sort of lavishly dressed gentleman, and he's like moving his way across the gangway, but he's he's got like a half a dozen large, brutish, like big fucking looking guys around him, kind of like watching over him, and it's kind of slowing everything down. Kind of you're waiting for them to get through. Standing just behind him is a small, pear-shaped man fumbling in his pockets for his ticket.
Oh dear.
Yeah, basically.
Pretty gumdrops.
he's sort of like a bit of a you've already got his measure because he's like dropping his ticket on the floor, kind of like nervous, like he's got books under his arms, kind of like nerdish, kind of like a bit ruffled guy basically.
What's so funny?
Nothing.
That's too much for Frank. He's just nerds dropping books is like
This guy's hilarious.
Sets Frank off.
yeah, he's just like creasing. He's like, look at him with his books.
I'm trying to be politically correct about it, but it's just tickled me.
All right.
But aren't you a nerd as well?
Yeah, but I'm a good-looking, handsome nerd.
Yeah, that doesn't drop books.
Yeah, like that nerd.
Amazing.
I'll tell you what, I'm laughing. The second he was describing him, this is just what I looked at. This is what I looked at, and this is just how I imagined that guy.
This is
What
gonna
do you
play
look
well
at?
unless I put this video
Oh, it's
in
a
the
picture.
video. I'll see if I can put this video in the broadcast.
All the shit off his back as well. That's the best thing.
You'll have to save it because that'll 404.
Yeah, I'll save that now so we can.
Yeah, save that now if you want it because it'll 404.
Is there actually audio on it as well?
No, it's a web.
Oh, man.
Anyway, so sort of queued up behind you, you see a mixture of sort of like the typical rich type. These are the type of people you don't like. Some of you associate with. I'm trying to think. Are any of you particularly wealthy? Probably. I think the wealthier characters have been written out at this point, haven't they?
Yeah, I think so.
So
I think Desmond's fairly well off considering how much money he's got now.
no, but not like that. He's not a rich man.
He's not from a rich background.
Yeah,
no.
no, he's just a fucking good thief. So yeah, I guess these are the kind of people you guys aren't necessarily at ease with, but there's a lot of sort of the rich and wealthy like flooding their way up the gangway. You see amongst them a priest who sort of bows to you guys. Looks very he looks actually kind of rough for a priest. He doesn't have a shave and he needs a haircut, which is kind of a bit odd, really. He's not the kind of stereotypical kind of like well-shaven, well-to-do type person. And so yeah, and finally with all these people on board, your turn comes, and the nice young man takes your ticket and tells you a steward will show you to your stateroom. So you guys have 2 staterooms shared between you. I presume Frank and Ross are going to share, and Jimmy and Desmond are going to share.
Sure, I'll
Let's
be
mix
with
it up. No,
Or we can mix it up, and then we can build bridges.
It's up to you guys how you want to.
You're like saying that to us. We should mix it up and build our bridges. And we're
I'd
like,
rather go with Shafakum because these 2 nerds. Nerds.
fuck you, thief.
That's true. We can sharpen our knives.
we
Yeah,
don't
we'll be
we don't know
badass.
it's Steve yet, do we?
I guess not. No.
I guess maybe not. No, I mean I don't know if that would have come up or not.
Cop meets the thief.
Yeah, because
Ross
you guys,
arrests me,
I guess
takes
to
us
some
back.
degree, Ross and Frank regard these 2 as investigators and haven't really gotten into their past.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't ask
They
us anything. Fucking
They,
rude.
you don't know anything about us.
I know you
Yeah, we
got a funny
do.
second name.
No, you don't.
It's really funny if I say
What do I do?
Shuffle.
You're a professor and you
Of.
build boxes.
It's it's psychology, I think.
Yeah.
Yes.
See, they've paid attention. What kind of professor and cop are you?
And Ross has lost his wife.
Ex-cop.
And
Lost
doesn't drink. Doesn't drink, but has a nice bottle of alcohol in his house.
Do you fancy me?
And he's got no. You just talked more than Boxy over there.
Frank's a quiet one.
Yeah.
So I'm sharing with Shafakum.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, and Frank's also a Butterfingers.
These fingers were made for turning pages, not throwing punches. That doesn't help the homosexual case, does it?
How your character talk?
That's Frank's secret. He's a homosexual.
So anyway, so you guys have pretty elaborate rooms. What's his name? Was it Kensington or whatever? Jonah was it? I think it was Jonah Kensington. He did you guys pretty well with these rooms. These are like way above what your price range, what you guys would be able to afford normally. And in fact, you feel slightly awkward because the obviously the steward who shows you to the room is kind of expecting like a huge tip from you
tip?
guys.
I'm
John, my
going
handgun.
to give him some gum.
It's like Home Alone.
Yeah.
Does gum
And
exist
there's,
at this point?
and there's plenty more where that came from.
Oh dear. We're not going to fill this with Home Alone references, are we? You're not going to be setting traps around the ship in a bit.
You weren't.
You
Will
should wait
now.
for it.
Thank you, Stuart.
Thank you, keeper, for.
Now you got 10 seconds to get out of my room before I pump you full of lead.
So your
Right.
room's
Sixth line. You're gonna pump them full of
right. So the rooms, let me describe them. So
you dirty animal.
they're like small flats basically, because each room has each of your two staterooms has a big kind of living room area to it.
Can you do it in Tim Curry's voice?
No,
Oh,
I can do it in Perrin's voice.
Oh, do that one.
yeah.
All right, so they're like two
Oh,
big
that's
rooms.
silly. Stop it.
This is good. That's amazing.
And then you've each got your own bedroom with its own sort of ensuite small bathroom to them. There's like a storage closet as well, and there's an extra room for like dining and so like you've basically got two living area rooms and a bedroom each, and you've both got your own bathroom. So these are quite big and elaborate, and would obviously set people back a pretty penny. But I mean, you do know that these haven't been paid for full price because this has obviously been mates rates for Kensington. So you're
Nice.
so you've done really well.
Are there any magical books?
You have. Give me a roll to search for magical books left in your room.
I don't want to see that.
Oh yeah.
He rolls a 1. No.
I do not.
It's not so much magical books. You find a leftover condom, which is a bit annoying.
Oh,
Hey, this isn't a very good stateroom.
Yeah, and they want a
Stuart,
tip for this
Stuart,
shite.
Stuart, I want my gun back.
So yeah, no, there is definitely no magical books left in it. So
Do you want to look for some magical books, Desmond?
no.
Oh, okay.
I don't think there will be any.
on this boat.
Desmond might find some more shit.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, you better check for any masks on there. You don't want to soil yourself again.
Hello.
so anyway, so this is you're gonna set off in about an hour or two. It will be a 6-day voyage, and you guys are just yeah. So it's gonna be a little bit of a trip,
No wonder nobody travelled back then, because it just nobody
To the contrary, the rich
look.
love traveling. They thought it was like their main hobby was just to travel.
Well, the
6
Titanic,
days.
the
Too much
Titanic
time.
wanted to break records, so they went full speed, and then they hit an iceberg. So since then they probably want to reel back.
Slow it down. Chill.
Exactly.
No more icebergs.
Exactly.
In fact, that was written on the posters as it came in. No more icebergs.
Yeah.
Iceberg is such a funny
It's a
word.
campaign.
Yeah. That's their their guarantee. Like the Mauretania promise is no icebergs.
Just
I love that. Just remind you about the hideous incident as you're getting on this boat.
just the odd used condom.
Well, I mean, you might never have noticed that, but you really looked for it.
You wanted to find it.
It's in the
Just check.
walls.
Are our rooms side by side? Did you say?
No, actually, they're probably maybe 3 or 4 doors away from each other. It wasn't specific. They could have probably accommodated that if you guys requested it in advance, but as it was, you just got assigned rooms practically randomly.
That's fine.
Well, basically, it was whatever was free and cheap, basically. But you're on the same
Right.
corridor, so you're not super far away.
Yay!
What do
Let's
you,
just continue, keeper.
so do you guys want to do anything right now? Do you want to just chill and
I
get?
want to go stand at the front of the boat as it leaves.
I
I'm
mean,
gonna have a shower.
I was about to say, you're just arriving. It's like you've just arrived in a hotel. Do you want to just sort of, crack one off, sit in, have a shower? Do you want to just
Let's go
suit-
go to Fox's.
All of the above.
I think we should. I mean, there's nothing to find here as such.
Let's go with
Is there a bar or something, or a club?
You can go look around if you want. If you look around, we can investigate because you don't know inherently off the top of your head. It's not like you've got a map of the ship. You can just have a wander around and have a look.
I'm extremely surprised how easy it was to smuggle weapons aboard this ship.
Oh, they don't check it. They don't check it.
Yeah, I forgot metal detectors don't exist.
And they're not going to check at this end, but there will be a lot of
Yeah.
checking at the other end.
Yeah,
Oh, now you tell us, keeper.
that's Frank's worst nightmare.
Is it hard? Is it hard in here?
Yeah, there's no customs for leaving New York.
I'm like, we got away with it, guys. We got away with it. And then they're like, I'm checking people. And I'm
Excuse me, sir.
But yeah, there's no. I mean, the thing is, they might have searched the lower class passengers, but as you're first class, they just let you on board. But the customs in London will probably be a bit more stringent.
Anyway,
Oh, we should go down to the peasants' deck, and then they'll have a sick party with Irish
Just
folk
spin each
music.
other around.
Yeah.
Like hay bales.
Oh,
I think we should find a bar.
I thought drinking was illegal. Or are we on international waters?
So in terms of alcohol, once you are out in international waters, there will probably be drinking. It will be so it is illegal, but it will probably be tolerated.
We
But
just sit at the bar and wait.
probably not. There isn't a bar as such, but there is a restaurant and a kind of like a lounge that would count as a bar.
Go down to the lounge, get some cigs,
Food.
cigars.
The peasants' quarters, they'll have
No,
drinks.
Why do you want to go there so much?
Because they're have you seen Titanic? They know how to party.
No.
it's been a long time since I've seen Titanic.
Yeah.
I know what Johnny's getting at, but
Yeah.
Let's go to a restaurant, get some cigars, get some booze. Have a
Is
good
Frank
time.
wanting to draw Ross? Like Ross laid out on a.
We haven't got any Heart of the Ocean, so you can just use this used condom.
Tied round his neck.
Hey, wasn't that the sound of you reloading your shotgun?
What?
right. So you
I
guys,
think we should find someone to talk
so
to.
you
I'm
guys,
sick-
you guys take a wander out amongst the boat. There's
Let's go to the restaurant.
So, do you want to go? So, I'll just say, you start wandering the decks. There's a lot of busyness as people are coming and going. Every now and again, stewards sort of ask you if you need any help. And obviously, you guys just tell them you're just taking. I assume you guys tell them you're taking a wander, unless you want to kick off
Yeah.
with a
Is there a
steward.
map of the place? 'Cause we're a bit-
I'm sorry, sir. Maybe you could request one from the purser, but I don't have one, I'm afraid. It's
From
not
the
it's not
who,
too
sorry?
complicated. The purser, but it's
Okay.
the place isn't too complicated. If you take a wander around, I'm sure you'll get
What's
the.
a purser?
I didn't want to ask.
I was going to ask.
It's the
Yeah, you
kind
have
of.
to excuse us. We're not from 1926.
He's like, I'm sorry, sir. Where are you from then?
Oh.
Are these people on the? Are these
such a
British people
joker.
on the boat, or the American? The staff?
Good question. Cunard line.
Just out of curiosity. Just out of curiosity.
Well, if you really must know, I was born before the 1900s, but
Oh.
British American. So I guess it's a mixture. I guess the crew is a mixture of British and American.
Well, you'll have to give us accents depending on who we're speaking
I
to.
can't do accent. I can't do impressions. I thought we'd got that.
You can try though.
yeah, it's funny when you try.
Exactly. We can all try.
So anyway, the purser is kind of, I guess, like the treasurer, the guy who looks after money and stuff. But he might.
Why would he have a map?
I mean, I don't know. I'm not the guy who just told you he might have a map. I know I am, but you have to understand me. Do you want to ask the guy why the person might have a
We are
map?
going off on way too many tangents here.
We
Let's
need to
just-
focus. This is a
Okay,
6-day
okay.
journey. It takes like 12 sessions to get off the boat.
So yeah, he just tells you basically just to take a wander around, and you probably get the lay of the land pretty quickly.
Where's the restaurant?
He points you, says, go down that way, take two sets of stairs up, and if you go through the lounge, the restaurant's right past that. They're not serving at the moment though, but if you wish to relax in the lounge or visit the upper deck, you can watch as we depart.
Beautiful.
Cool.
To the
Thank you.
lounge.
All right, so you guys head upstairs to the lounge. Most people aren't actually in the lounge at the minute. Most people are gathered out on the decks because it's kind of like,
So is there a bunch of poofs?
well, it's kind of like, it's kind of like the people who are indifferent to traveling are all sat in their cabins, like getting ready, like filling out their wardrobes, like getting all prepared for the trip. And the people who are all excited to be on this journey are all out on the deck waving to people outside.
And then you've got us in the lounge.
Yeah, and you guys are.
Where is everyone?
And the lounge is kind of unstaffed at the moment. There's one woman sat in there, but other than that, the lounge is basically like this big elaborate room. It's got like sort of arched glass skylight. It's like checkered floor. There's chairs. There's like nice armchairs. It's very very sort of regal.
1920s.
Yeah, it's very 1920s. You know, that's probably the term. But
It's very now.
1920s.
but there's one woman in there sat smoking, and other than that, everyone else is out on the decks waving.
Is the boat moving now, or are they just standing there waving?
It's going to depart in the next hour.
In the next hour.
Oh, they're gonna stand there for
People
an hour.
standing on the deck going, "Way,
Basically,
hey."
yeah.
Ah.
God,
But there's a lady
Oh,
smoking, is that right?
Yes.
In the
Well-
lounge.
where's the purser?
How hot is she?
She is an 8.
Only
We all wrestle over. Frank's back, shaking his
Oh,
head.
oh, let Desmond go first so he can get himself out of the way. Because he's
Alright,
fucking
if you want my
terrible.
sloppy seconds, that's fine. I go over. Can I have a light, please?
She says, "Sure. Where's your cigarette?"
I was gonna ask for a cigarette as well.
So
Can I have a cigarette?
very presumptuous of you. She gives you a cigarette.
And then she lights it, I presume. Ooh. Did she? Did she?
Well, you haven't. Yeah, I guess so. If you wanted to.
Yeah. So, what are you doing on the boat? Heading to Southampton?
She said,
No.
It's like Southampton. Shit. She runs. No, I'm joking. She says, yes, off to see family. What are you gentlemen doing
Where
here?
are they? Southampton? Is that what you're gonna ask next?
No. I'm gonna answer her question. What was that? What was your name, pet?
She says,
You're not English, fuck's sake.
Darling.
she says, my name's Juliet.
Right,
Juliet Rosebud.
Rosebud. Ah, very pretty name.
Pleasure to meet you.
Rosebud.
Yeah, nice to meet you as well. We're meeting some friends in London. We're gonna travel over to London shortly. Well, once we get to Southampton. Anyone want to step in, guys? It's getting
Just back away.
She'll just have one.
So, your family are from England, or are they American?
So does this line of questioning usually work for you?
I'm not flirting. I'm just trying to gather information, lady.
Way to make friends.
Are you writing a dossier on me? Why? What do you want information for?
No, I'm just being friendly. I'll take a puff of the cigarette.
Did you say that to her, or do you do it?
I'm about-
We can actually this is hilarious because this time we can actually let Desmond just make a tit of himself. Like,
and not have any repercussions.
yeah.
When did they start serving food? Do you know?
I would imagine at least. I'd imagine in the evening once people want food.
I mean, I'm pretty hungry now, but what about, have you been to Southampton before? Been to London before?
What are you telling her?
Well, what else do you want us to ask her?
You're not asking her anything.
She's like,
My name's
yes,
Desmond Wilbank.
my family's from there. Of course, they've been there before.
He just introduces himself. We're just like across the room, all giggling, laughing at him while he's trying to talk.
Mid conversation. My name's Desmond Wilbank.
He's like, "So you go to Southampton often? My name's Desmond.
Oh, I'm really crying.
I am crying."
Right.
This is amazing. Does this ever happen in the
She's
conversation?
like, well, it's been interesting to meet you, Desmond.
Yeah, if you want to catch up later on, maybe we could
Get a bite to eat.
get a drink from the bar. I want to start serving.
A bar? Do you think they're going to
Bar.
have a bar on the ship?
Well, maybe we could sneak
Tell
a
her you'll
few.
take a dinner with the peasants on. It'll be like Titanic.
I don't know if you've seen this film. No, but if you want to drink later on or just grab another smoke, I'll be willing to meet up somewhere. Now I'm flirting.
Right, son, roll for flirting.
She's like, yeah, actually roll for flirting, please.
With my
Right,
fast
this
talk,
is-
it's
this
really
is
good.
one. If this is a fucking one,
And she drops her pants.
That come under fast talk?
Hold, what's your fast talk?
59. Beep, beep, beep.
Hold on a sec.
Oh, it does.
All right.
She
She's
is
like,
all over it. Yeah.
she's like, well,
Fucking
you're a very
dumb
you're
shit.
very interesting and odd gentleman. Usually, the people I meet on this trip they fall into some very simple categories. So yes, maybe we'll have another chat later, and we'll see if you've got anything a bit more coherent to say.
I'm pretty tired. Sorry, Juliet. Juliet or Julia? It was Juliet, wasn't it?
It was Juliet.
Nice meeting you, Juliet. I'll go back over to those.
A weird.
all over.
They're all
me.
like doubled over in
We're all
laughter.
just creasing laughing at you.
I need to ask out of game. Is this your line? Ask you. Is this how it goes? You're like,
How's
oh, do
it
you come to this club very often? You got family here.
As
I'm
we're on this
asking you.
boat for 6 days, we've all got to try and do. We've got to try one-liners on random girls on the boat.
Well, it worked. I got a second date.
She's gonna kill. She's gonna cut you up.
She's just a normal person, I think. I hope.
More so than you. I'm pretty hungry.
Hello,
name's
hello,
Desmond.
Desmond.
Hi, I'm Desmond. Right, so is she still here? Because I don't really want to.
She's not like legged.
Coat. He's wearing this massive trench coat with a shotgun hidden underneath it, like tightly done up.
I pulled down.
Is she still here? It's like you're just standing next to her, but you just turned away from her. And you're like, hey guys, is she still there? I don't know. I think I got a second date.
Because
This is gonna be a long
triggers
trip.
from it. I wasn't getting any signs to like poke for more information or anything. So.
Anyway,
That was fun.
that was hilarious.
No, it wasn't. I
It
was.
was good to see how like these like death and life conversations would go in actual missions. If we just let you do it. I might like.
You'd all be dead.
Halfway through a boss fight, he's like, hello, I'm Desmond.
No. You'd have to say something like, "Why are you doing this?" No,
I am Desmond.
Can that be the name
Hello.
of this? Can that be the name of this episode?
my name is Desmond.
My name is Desmond. Right.
Everyone
I'm a
loves
badass in
Desmond.
fights though, so.
Can Desmond go and talk to the captain now?
Captain of the ship.
Yeah. Actually, we better wait till we get moving. Then he can't.
Yeah,
check
can we
us
just wait until the ship leaves?
You can just
We don't have
have,
much choice.
Well, let's do that. Well, if we're gonna be on this ship forever.
yeah. So
off.
you
What, are we actually going to go talk to the captain?
Not yet.
Oh right, okay.
I'm
So-
about to know.
you guys sort of do you want to just chill in the lounge for a bit, or what? You
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So you chill in the lounge, and the ship sort of departs from port. You hear all the kind of noises. The
I want to go outside and wave.
the John
oh,
Williams
it-
music swells up as you guys leave.
Da, da, da.
What song's that?
Da, 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 da. That's how it goes.
Is that Titanic music?
Yeah, Southampton.
What?
I didn't really sound like it, but it doesn't matter.
Anyway.
It does in my head.
Keeper.
I'm gonna go out and wave to people.
All right. So
Just random people.
You see, like Ross's dead wife in the crowd, a ghost. That'd be good, wouldn't it? That'd be exciting.
Bye, dock wankers. Bye.
you see, as you're waving off, you see a few people giving you the eye. You know, they're like, "See you around, mate," and you don't know who they are. They don't know who you are.
Innsmouth look.
Yeah, it's just like, there is
Everyone on the
Why
dock.
not? There's one guy with the Innsmouth look on the dog, just staring angrily at you. But you don't know because you've never been to Innsmouth, so
So why are they angry at him?
you just don't. Like it.
Guys,
bit
look
weird.
at this ugly fucker.
That's why they're angry at you. Actually, none
So
of
the
you.
boat is now in full flow, is it? Or
So yeah, you depart. The boat moves away, and then over the next few hours, everyone gets settled, and they do ring the bell for dinner.
Desmond's seasick.
Dinner time, guys.
Bad seasick, Desmond. So we'll go
Desmond
for-
runs to the front of the dinner queue. I'm there.
Over that woman.
Hi, Juliet.
I just want to establish this is first class. There isn't so much a queue for dinner.
I'll just grab any food.
You
I'm not
sit
gonna-
down at the.
It's a restaurant. It's
Hello, monsieur. I would like a meal, please.
so I assume you guys are gonna head to the. Are you guys
Yes.
gonna head to the restaurant?
Yes.
All right. Well, as you arrive and you sort of give me your it's like, oh yes, you're friends of Jonas, correct? You've been invited to the captain's table tonight if you wish to join him.
Oh yeah.
Nah, it's a buffet. I'll be good, man. Let's get some chips.
I'm a salad guy, kind of myself.
Do you think we should bring Desmond?
Yeah, it'll be hilarious.
Yeah, thing is, I think I should leave the shotgun back in the room. The reason I say that is I'm not going to sit on the dinner table with a big coat.
Why are you carrying?
Why
it
are
out
you
with
still
you still?
carrying?
Because why would
Why would you?
I like that.
He's going to cry.
I like you walking around this
It's
gym with like a fucking shotgun. Just in case.
I can imagine just walking around like dead, like of suspicious. Like,
Actually, yeah. As soon as you get there, the guy's like, "Would you like me to take your coat, sir?"
No.
So you're telling me when the steward took us to the room, you just put your wash bag down and you just went out with all your shit on you?
No, I left my coat back there.
In this case, I will allow you to have
I've
left
still
your
got the
coat.
cane. I've still got the cane.
Are you
Yeah,
walking
that's
with a cane?
Well, yeah, it's a cane sword. Nobody knows.
All right.
Not
So
when you walk like that.
No, well, I'm not doing it as obtuse as happened.
I just need to be. So I'm going to bear in mind you're walking with a cane for the rest of the.
Yes, that's fine. Yeah. Can I ask the person who's just greeted us? You wouldn't know where I could find Juliet later, would you? Do you know of a Juliet Rosebud?
He has a look at the list and she says, "Yeah, she's staying in cabin 32. Are you a friend of
Why would he
hers?
tell her that? Why would he tell him that?
Because you're first.
Yeah,
You're
I'm,
rich.
I'm a friend of hers.
'Cause you're rich, so
We met earlier
You're not,
on,
but
just before we
sure.
got in the boat, and I owe her cigarette. So
anyway,
very good, sir. Very good, sir. Is
that
cabin-
wasn't awkward at all.
why?
Did halfway through that conversation you introduce yourself to the guy?
Hi, I'm Desmond. Then walk away.
I'm hungry.
We're going to Southampton. You going to Southampton too?
and Desmond.
The whole conversation, then you went, "Hi, I'm Desmond," and then left.
Yeah.
The reason I did that is because I realised I didn't give me name.
Oh, anyway, let's get back on track.
Anyway.
This is gonna be
So
a
we're
long
gonna
trip
go
at this
to
rate.
We're going to the captain's table. So we'll walk over.
The bingo wing. So are we going there now?
Yeah. He leads you over. You're basically in a nice restaurant, and he's lead you over to a large table, sort of a big circular table, basically.
Hold on one side now. Just...
Wait, before we sit down, what have we got on us weapon-wise? Johnny's got a load of knives.
Cane sword.
Jimmy, can I have my knife back?
It's in storage.
Is it? I thought you kept your knives on you.
Not your
No, I
knife.
kept my small knives.
I have a small knife.
I'm presuming.
Don't drop it
I'm presuming
overboard.
Ross has got the handgun concealed on him somewhere.
Yeah, thank you. Right, I'll put that back.
Damn, is he just
If you drop that overboard,
He'll buy you one for a couple of dollars.
You'll have to jump after
buy
it.
me a whole box, man. Sick of this shit.
Anyway,
It's right, I just want to feel a bit safer.
That's okay.
How many
So-
people are on this table?
There are about, including you
Draw it.
guys, probably about. There's probably a total of. I'm not trying it. There's probably about a total of about 10 people.
Is there a poker later on this
how
cruise?
many are female and how many are male?
Juliet's mine.
She's not here.
There
She's-
are 2 women at the table.
What are they out of 10?
Not as hot as Juliet.
Doesn't matter. I'm not gonna. I'm not
A
criminal.
5 and a 6.
I wouldn't look twice at them.
So one of the women, like, so
That's
anyway,
Des-
so you get to the table. The guy is obviously the captain, big beard, big cliche beard. He's
Cliche.
he's been issued with the beard as soon as he got the ship, basically. To the two side, to the side, to either side, like to the two seats either side of him are his crew members. So his sort of second in command is a sort of middle-aged woman who's well, you don't know her name yet, so you don't know her name yet, but she's obviously his number one, I guess. And there is another crew member sat next to him who looks a lot younger and more sort of noobish, I guess.
Like a scrub. Right behind the ears.
Hello, gentlemen. Oh, are you still not finished? Sorry.
Yeah, there's a mixture of people at the table, basically. Well, I guess we'll get into it a bit later.
We're just stood dead awkward.
Eyeing them all up.
I am Desmond.
These are eyes.
And he goes, good to meet you, gentlemen. I understand you guys are the Boston investigators I've heard so much about.
Ahoy hoy, Captain.
Well,
Permission to board my chair.
And he looks
like
at
it?
he looks at you, and like his smile is gone now,
oh, I thought he would like that.
and he's like, very good. Please join me.
This is a beautiful ship.
I want to sit somewhere else.
Oh,
Wasn't it created in the time and weir?
You're familiar. You a big lover of ships? Are you a historian?
No. I'm just I like to learn what I'm going to be riding. So I want to do a little bit of research before riding this fine vessel.
Like Juliet.
She's my girlfriend.
Only
He
in
didn't,
your
re-
head.
he didn't really learn much about her, though, did he?
Well,
He's not writing on, is he?
Well, you gentlemen are most welcome aboard. I've heard great things about you and the important work you do, and I'm glad to have you aboard this trip. Hopefully, I've heard I've heard a few tales of your exploits. Hopefully, this will be a pretty standard affair. I like to keep a pretty boring trip. I know that's not what everyone prefers, but that's how I like it, especially in these kind of cold weathers.
So how long you been a captain for, Captain?
You come here often?
Yes, I first took my captainship of another vessel about 8 years ago, and I got put in charge of the Mauretania 3 years ago.
Brilliant.
How about yourself? What were you before? What are you before an investigator? You don't look like the you don't look so much like the detective type. You look like you've had an interesting life.
I used to be
I
a
heard your
taxi
name's
driver.
Desmond, by the way.
Hi, I'm Desmond.
And that's what I heard. Yes, I heard your name was Desmond. People have been saying.
I used to be a taxi driver.
A taxi driver. Ah. Well, this is a bit of this is a bit of a bigger vessel than that. Hopefully, I won't steer you wrong though.
Oh,
Man,
very
you
nice.
two are proper, like...
Yeah.
Hey,
Shafakum, can I have the room tonight?
that's cool. I'm gonna go stay at Juliet's.
Can we sit?
Oh, yeah. Please do sit down, gentlemen. Sit down.
Put my arm round the two birds. Hi, I'm Desmond. I don't actually do that.
Yes. Well, my name's Captain Arnold Partridge, and welcome to my vessel, the Mauretania. I hope everyone has a pleasant journey, and thank you for joining me tonight. The chef has a exquisite meal prepared for them. We try to do our best for all our first-class guests, but obviously, the further in the journey we are, the further away from New York, the less fresh the food will be. So you'll have to excuse us if this is the best night, but it's a nice way to start the journey.
Arnold, can I just check? You're the captain, yes?
Yes.
You for real?
Who's steering the boat?
Oh my god.
Are you for real?
I'm joking.
What does Arnold think of that joke?
He says, yes.
You loved it.
Very good.
Oh, no sense of humour, Arnold.
I've had it all before.
That's basically it. It's like your sea humor. This is a guy who has to tolerate obnoxious first-class kids all the time. So all your jokes are the kind of shit he gets from
Why did he
obnoxious
fucking
brats.
invite us to sit with him then? What
Well, he
bellend?
didn't know Asky would be a dick. So.
Oh, did Jimmy said the other joke?
It's gonna be like
playing
that.
blame game, kids.
All right, Ross.
Wait, how old are you, Desmond?
Way older than you, lot.
What, you're like mid-40s?
I'll quickly tell you. I am 34.
You're not
You're
that much older, mate.
2 years older than my character and 1 year older than Ross.
No, he's 3 years older than me.
Oh, what? How old are you?
31.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm old.
So I'm ready for this food.
And I assume Jimmy doesn't remember how old he is.
Shafakum.
Anyway,
So also sat at the table with you is a man in a sort of it's not so much a smart suit. It's a suit, but it's not a very particularly smart one. It looks a bit worn. It's not like it's sort of like brown patterned suit. He looks a little bit nerdy, I guess. And he seems very sort of nervous, and with him is a young man and a young woman who both also seem very kind of shy and like avoiding eye contact. They seem very out of sorts. They're noticeable because like everyone else at the table is like confident they'll be there. They're rich people. They're happy. They're very comfortable with their position in the world. These three don't look very much out of place. And so the captain. Fuck, what do you forgot?
Captain John-Luc Picard.
Partridge says over.
That's close.
So, Professor Fuda, why don't you tell everyone a bit about your studies? And the guy looks a bit awkward and is just like, I appreciate you inviting us to our table, but I'm sure I wouldn't want to bore everyone. We're just, we just want to, Anyway, thank you very much for inviting us. He's very awkward, very like, a bit weird.
Well, I'm going to say, I was like, well, what do your studies involve?
He says, "Oh, I'm sure rational men such as yourself would find it all very silly, but we're from the Miskatonic University. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it."
Is that the one thing he was from?
Jackson, no. Who?
The guy with the hot daughter. Where was he again?
All of your previous
he-
characters were from Miskatonic University, by the way.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, all of them.
Oh, you'll know
None of
King
them
Real.
are here.
But none of you will know it really, because none of you are from Miskatonic University, but all your previous characters were.
One of
Let's
our
get
old
Trent- let's
friends
get-
was from there. Kin Real. We remember Kin Real.
Yeah, what about Trent?
Well, Trent's from
Trent's not here.
Yeah, Trent's from
Yeah, but
Miskatonic.
they would know about Trent. So,
Yeah,
oh, do
Yeah,
you
we know.
Yeah, wouldn't they say to him, "Oh, have you met so and so or so and so?"
You
Do
can
you know
say-
Trent Wood or a Kin Real Rossenbacken? Rickenbacken.
Name doesn't ring a bell. I mean, it's a big campus.
Yeah, fair enough.
Worth a shot.
But yes, we work there on I don't know how to describe it, but matters that are less than scientific, one might say, but very important nonetheless.
More paranormal.
Yes, that's specific in a word. Yes, I mean it's I don't like to bring it up at a polite dinner conversation because I know how many people feel about the paranormal studies, but we've they've been important to us in our studies and yes.
It's something I'd like to discuss with you later if the chance arises.
I
After dinner.
perhaps he's the guy's super nervous. Basically, he doesn't know how to deal with you because he basically doesn't want to. You get the feeling like he doesn't want to talk about it. He's not like
Give him a break, Ross.
Fuck him, make him. You know.
Intimidate.
and
have
like
that
there's two people traveling with him. Both are like they look like now he's a professor. It kind of makes sense. They're probably students. But they're both avoiding eye contact basically with anybody.
Look at my eyes.
And it says, but and the sort of Partridge sees this sort of awkward exchange. Says, well met everybody. Let's order our dinner and you guys get menus and can order food and we probably don't need to go through the rigmarole of all that.
No.
Let's get the menus out.
Why would you hold your glasses? Like,
As much as I would love to, I haven't actually preferred 6 days of menus for you guys.
Oh.
So does the food just arrive?
Yeah. So
Tucking in.
the meal goes mostly without any particular event or anything. Every now and again, the captain gets sort of interrupted by somebody from the bridge who comes and just like informs him. He likes to be up to date with what's going on, and so they're just sort of letting him know what's happening. Around the restaurant, mostly everyone's sort of keeping to themselves. You see a bit of a tussle over by the door. You see the the priest I talked about earlier who looked a bit rough.
Yeah.
You see him getting into an argument with the serving staff at one side of the restaurant, and they sort of ask him to, and they sort of lead him out.
Can I sneak off and try and go to cabin 32?
I should point out, if you look around, you do see Juliet is in the restaurant eating.
Oh, okay. Can I try and like catch her eye, like a?
Roll for it.
She cringes.
Yeah, sure.
She shudders.
Oh.
She shudders and throws up in her
Well,
mouth.
yeah, give me a roll for it.
Is that like a what skill is this? What?
I don't know.
15.
Oh! She feels the eyes piercing the side of her head.
Like a sniper trained on an animal.
I would guess charm. I guess maybe
What's the base charm skill?
15.
Oh, it means he hits it.
Does that mean I'll level that up or not? Would I level that up?
Yeah. You can put a mark on it.
Cool.
So you catch her eye at some point during the meal. She sees you and she sort of smiles and gives you a nod back, and then and that's that.
He's
That's
in.
the end of the trip.
Oh, he's in! Fucking Deza! And tells her his name at the end. Mysterious ways.
Nice meeting you. My
The
name.
Mysterious Ways of Desmond Wilbank. That's a book.
It
Um,
is.
I'd say the only
Here
thing.
it is.
Hold on a sec. Let me just double check. Actually, yeah, I should mention that some of the other chairs were there was a couple of empty chairs at the table, and I don't know if you know if you care about those guys or not.
What do you mean empty chairs?
Who was meant to be sat in these?
So
Somebody Jew.
So the captain informs you that yes, there was a he did invite one other gentleman, but he declined the invite, and he sort of nods over to one of the other tables, and it's the guy who's elaborately dressed with all the bodyguards.
Ah, so who's he?
Not really my place to say. Some people value their privacy, and I respect that. But yeah, so I always like to make important and welcome guests. I open them an invitation to my table. They don't always accept, but that's within their prerogative.
Dickhead is what I mean.
And he sort of laughs at that. He finds funny.
You find that funny? You just said
I'm
bad word at him.
fucking Ross Banner.
He just said a bad word.
Like he's what?
Very strong
He
language.
finds that funnier than ship humor.
I've got it with people, guys. I'm a people person. I would have to be as a cop, whatever.
And yeah, and so basically the evening passes, and it's kind of like nothing particularly notable or exciting happens. Your first day aboard the ship is pretty much that's just it. You've just met a few people, and then the evening things, and the evening sort of wanes, and people start retiring to the lounge after their meal's finished, where alcohol is made available through waiters. There's no bar as such, but people ask for drinks, and they are brought to them.
Come on, Deza, get your Hawkeyes onto your woman.
Let's get wasted.
I might be joking. I think I am drunk, so I've not eaten yet, and I had 3 of these.
That's what I've been a bit.
Blah.
But yeah, lots of people start drifting back to their cabins.
Coffins.
Loads of people start drifting back. Loads of people start drifting back to their cabins to rest for the evening, while some people hang around in the lounge, mostly the men, to drink.
Are we hanging around in the lounge?
Wait,
boys?
how many women?
There's like a handful around, but not many. I mean,
I always ask you, like, my cats would not be interested in women, but like no one else is going to ask, so someone has to.
But yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's like this is kind of like the period where the social norms were for the men to smoke and drink, and the women to go and sort of
Be in the kitchen.
not in the kitchen, but like because these are all like rich
Well, we
women.
have to cut that out.
No, but like rich women wouldn't be in the kitchen, but they wouldn't be in the area where the men are smoking and drinking. They would be going back to their rooms.
Yeah, like in Titanic.
Preparing themselves when the men return.
go smoke, drink brandy, and talk about business.
It's just kind of what you're kind of in that scenario in the lounge right now.
It's been a long time since I've seen the Titanic, Johnny.
I don't know why.
I was like
remember it
12.
so vividly.
Is Juliet still in Eye's view, or is she retired back to her room?
Give me a roll. This is spot hidden, by the way.
I'm so nervous.
Spot hidden. Well, he's going to beast that 'cause he's really good at that.
She's gonna have to use spot hidden to find his wang.
Oh!
So she's not in the lounge, but you do see her out on the deck.
I pull up my coat, nod to these three, and go out.
On your go, son!
Wish me luck, guys. And then I
Johnny's like, this twat.
he wanted Juliet for himself. So I'll go out and have a chat with her. If that's
Yeah, let
okay.
Deza go with that bit first. I want to see this part.
Yeah.
We'll.
You guys won't be able to hear, by
Wait.
the way.
I'm gonna go get a chair and a drink.
you guys, if your guys are inside and he's outside on deck, you're not going to hear what he says.
We move to the table next to the window or door or whatever.
What's my?
You wouldn't hear
listening
because of the noise of the ocean.
Oh, so romantic.
See
I'd
anything
use
about-
my listen skill.
Oh wait, do I have one of them? No. No, I do. Yeah.
One of you'd have to successfully listen to hear the conversation outside.
Right, who's got the best listen?
I don't have anything in listen.
I do.
I'm deaf.
I don't.
Yeah, I've got no ears.
Ah, fail it. Damn it.
I might as well.
You haven't moved yet. Don't roll yet.
No. So Kieran can't hear outside.
I can't. And then guys, like, this is so
I might
fucking
try it.
noisy. Like, oh,
Don't roll yet.
He's done it.
Shavakun, what do you hear?
Oh, well, that's it. Have you actually got a list?
Everything.
Is that gonna face roll?
Okay, yeah, base is 20.
Oh, I'll do it as well. May as well. I mean,
All right.
We can listen together.
oh, what the fuck? My roll just didn't appear.
So, Desmond
What's appearing?
goes outside to talk to Juliet, and you behind you can see like Jimmy like pressed up against the glass. Like,
I shoo him away.
I go.
Brilliant.
Okay.
I mime. Don't cock block.
So Juliet looks over at you and looks over at your friends behind you, grinning.
No. Hey, look, I'm
I'm
sitting.
acting cool.
I'm sitting by the window with a drink, but with my head pressed up against the glass, like I'm resting. But I'm still like talking to you guys.
She's like
so-
she
He's
said,
just telling us what's
she
going on.
says to Desmond, you have some interesting friends.
I know they're a nice bunch, but yeah, they're a nice bunch.
But they're a nice bunch.
Mind if I borrow another cigarette?
You all have one.
I know.
What am I saying?
When we get to
You know, I'll be
Southampton,
quiet now.
We have to mute our mics.
Yeah, that'll be easier actually.
She says, yeah, sure. Have please feel free. Join me.
Boys, I'm gonna go find a mask. I'll be right back.
You throw the mask, it lands on my face, and I'm talking about.
No, I'll just come up behind you and hold the mask like this, and then she'll go, "What's your friend doing?" Turn around, you just shit yourself.
So I start smoking a cigarette, and I'll just say, so the
Do you want to get her to light it?
cabin 32. It's
Just-
lit.
How did you know where I'm staying?
I asked one of the friendly staff. Yeah, he's friendly.
Will I need the staff to restrain you?
Maybe you could do it yourself. You knew that was coming.
Surely he has to roll for that.
Yeah, give me a roll
What?
on that.
For what? That's a killer line.
Charm. I need to see charm on
Exactly.
that.
But you need
20?
Oh, fucking hell. This
You're
girl.
not pass, though.
Yeah, but your charm's 15.
But she's not like put off.
She's like a little forward, perhaps, Mr. Desmond.
And that's my name.
What did she go? That's a little forward, Mr. Desmond.
Well,
Mr.
thanks for the
Elodie.
cigarette. I mean, if you wanna, what room? Do I know what room I'm in?
No, you don't.
You got no idea. All right, I'll give you guys room numbers. You're in room 15, and the other guys are in room 19.
Right. So I'm in room 15.
Just like lovely.
You're a tough nut to crack.
And she's like, well, it's been a pleasure. She's been a pleasure. I'll see you around.
Yeah, nice speaking to you, Juliet. I'll hopefully see you before we reach Southampton.
Oh, I'm sure.
6 days.
I'm sure you'll see me around.
And Marge should change rooms so she's no longer in 32. It's a creep. So I'll just come back in, look at you three. It worked.
No, I heard everything.
We heard everything.
Ah, you've got good ears, Shaffacoom.
Yeah. Shame you didn't use any of your fast talking.
That was he was like, yeah.
I thought you went into a pants.
hero.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, it's good to my head now.
Yeah.
I've got sunstroke. Right, so now what, guys?
Should've
We've,
told us that.
we should go and speak to the. We should try and find out more about this rich guy. Well, presumably rich guy with a security guard. See if we can ask around and get some info.
I should let you know the day's like drifted past now. It's already pretty late. Like most people are going to bed.
Yeah, I'm tired. We should retire.
Bed.
Let's retire and not get a good payout.
Right, let's go.
So you're yeah, I forgot. Desmond like lives.
You didn't walk up to Juliet like that. Hey.
Intentionally like, making like a mocking. Just me emphasis like emphasizing the walk.
Right.
It's like you got one leg longer than the other. Hi, I'm Desmond.
One leg is longer than the rest.
Whoa!
So your first night aboard the Mauretania comes to an end. You guys all you sleep all right. You have some slightly disturbed dreams, not like nightmares, just kind of like uncomfortable. Not there's a sense of unease.
Wait. Surely Desmond has some horrific nightmares after the mask incident.
Oh no, he doesn't.
His sanity took a plummet.
No, it didn't. It only took 15 off.
Only took 10.
Huh?
It only took 10, man.
Yeah, it was only 10.
Only that's like one of the highest you can take off.
And weirdly enough, Desmond was absolutely fine.
Thank you.
That's more concerning than anything.
So,
I wake up in the middle of the night and I lean over Desmond and go, no.
With the mask on.
right. Anyway, so yeah, the night you guys all have a very you sleep. You get sleep. It's not like you wake up in the morning frazzled, but you all have a feel like. Things aren't great in what's been going on with stuff in New York. So you all have a very sense of unease about things, and and you have a night aboard the ship that makes you only feel more so about that. So before we go into day 2, let's have a quick 5-minute break because I need to grab a drink.
I can get my dinner.
Also,
What?
is everyone at full health?
We are.
This
We
guy.
are. Sadly.
I am.
Kieran's
Always
wasted.
I'm just making sure the party stays alive.
Carlo isn't for some
Get a
reason.
snack.